This is what consistency looks like in case you were wondering. Welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Loa, baby. I've made a lot of granny squares and I've made a lot of things with granny squares. So when I received a commission to make a Jamaican themed granny square hat, I wanted the hat to immediately tell a story. Like you see that hat and you automatically know like, oh, that's the Jamaican flag. The first sample I made was actually a little big because there are so many ways to make granny squares, right? The design that I used, I realized the pattern was a bit too distracting. I went back to the drawing board and I made a better, cleaner version of it. The next hat that I had to make was a Nigeria one. And after that, I was like, oh, I'm hooked. This is a hat that was made with a 5.5mm crochet hook. Each granny square is about 6 inches. So in total, the circumference of this hat is about 4 times 6, 24 inches, okay? My hats also do expand a little bit because I don't actually wet block my hats. I heat gun them. So they do, stretch out just a little bit. This one is a little small because I'm using a 5mm hook. If you would like your square to be a little bigger and your whole hat in general to be a little bigger, I would recommend using a 5.5mm hook, a 5.5 millimeter hook. And if you want your hat to be like small, you could use a 4.5mm. Wow, words are hard today. Millimeter hook. Anyways, 4 colors that I'm going to be using are the colors of the Palestinian flag. If you want this like full tutorial slowed down, you can watch my granny square tutorial, but this is like a very quick, brief refresher, okay? Don't get scared. Don't get scared. All right, here we go. I start off by making a slip knot. Chain 4. Insert my hook into the first chain. Chain 2. And then double crochet into the center. Chain 1, double crochet 3. And now I'm going to repeat the chain 1 and double crochet 3 2 more times. Chain 1, then slip stitch. Okay, since I'm keeping the same color, I'm not going to cut my yarn, and I'm just going to chain 2 and continue working 3 double crochet into the same corner space. Chain 1, double crochet 3, chain 2, double crochet 3 in that same space. This is now corner space. And then to end round 2, I'm going to chain 2 and slip stitch into this chain 2. Round 3, I'm going to chain 2, double crochet 3. So I'm just going to keep repeating this until I have a total of 5 rounds. This is what a 5.5mm granny square hat size would be. This is the 5mm square. You can see it's like considerably smaller. Even when it like does get stretched, it will still be smaller than this hat. So I'm going to show you how to make this square step by step. The first time I tried to make this hat, I made the red triangle much bigger. In the Palestinian flag, this red triangle meets these three colors, and these three colors are actually equal. They're like equal thirds. If I did complete it the way the granny squares are set up, this whole side would have to be white, but then only this portion and this portion of the hat would be green. Like there would be a smaller amount of green and black than white, and there's supposed to be an equal ratio of green, white, and black. So I had to modify it a bit so it looks like a triangle is also the same size as the green, black, and white, but that was done for like design purposes. Since I ran out of yarn, I will be taking this apart to show you how I make the center granny square.
Round 1.
So starting with my red yarn, I'm going to make a slip knot. And chain 4. Going to insert my hook into the first chain. I'm going to chain 1, 2, and then I'm going to double crochet twice into this space. Now I'm going to bring in my next color, which is going to be the black. So I'm just going to pull in this new color with my next chain 1. I'm going to drop this red yarn and start working with the black yarn now. And I'm going to double crochet 3 into the circle. It's time to change colors again, so I'm going to pull in the white yarn with my chain 1, drop the black yarn, and double crochet 3 again. Now finally, I'm going to pull in my last color, which is the green. Again, I'm going to pull it in with the chain 1, drop my white yarn, and double crochet 3. To end my round, I'm going to chain 1, turn my work, and insert my hook into the chain 2 and pull in the yarn. And this is what the first round looks like.
Round 2.
Starting again with the red yarn, I'm going to make a slip knot. To the left of the red, I'm going to do a standing double crochet. I have my slip knot. I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook into this corner space, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops again. there's my standing double crochet. Now I'm going to take this piece and start tucking it in along with the two pieces, or it's just this one piece here. So I'm going to double crochet 2 more times. Chain 1. I'm still tucking these two pieces in back here. I'm going to double crochet 3 in this next corner space. Okay. So now I'm ready to switch colors again. I'm going to insert my new color, which is black, with a chain 1. I'm going to drop the red and chain 1 with the black again. So that's 2 chains in this corner. And now I'm going to double crochet 3, making sure to tuck in these ends. Chain 1 and then double crochet 3 again. It's time to change color again. So I'm going to pull in a new color with a chain 1, drop the black, chain another 1, 2 chain 1s, and then double crochet 3 in the same corner space. Chain 1 and double crochet 3 in the next corner space. Now I'm going to pull in the final color with a chain 1. Another chain 1. Double crochet 3 in the same corner space. And finally, another 3 double crochet in the corner space I started with. And then chain 2, turn my work. And my work, a slip stitch. This is the second round, and I'm going to make a total of 5 rounds. Essentially, each corner is always going to have 2 colors, and that's where the triangle division is going to, make itself known.
Round 4.
So I'm running out of yarn. This is round 3 completed, but this is one that I completed using a smaller hook, so my work is a little smaller, more compact. But I'm going to show you how to do round 4 and 5. So I start by making a slip knot. Almost made a magic circle. First standing double crochet, yarn over, insert my hook into the corner, pull through 2 loops, yarn over again, pull through 2 loops again. I'm going to be tucking in this tail. Now I'm going to double crochet 3. This is 1, 2. I lied. I'm not double crocheting 3. I'm double crocheting 2. And I'm going to chain 1, double crochet 3. Chain 1, double crochet 3 again. Chain 1, double crochet 3. And tuck in this red. And now I'm going to chain 1 and I'm going to bring in my new color with the chain 1. So this is my new color. Bring that in with the chain 1. I'm going to drop the red. And then chain 1 again with the new color. And now I'm going to double crochet 3 in this same corner. Chain 1, double crochet 3. Now that I've completed my 4th round, I'm going to tie my ends and finish the final round. You'll notice that I've also left all the ends of where I switched colors in this granny square hat because I think it'll just make it a lot easier to connect the different colors. This is what it's supposed to look like when I connect it. So now I'm going to take the yarn from the center and use it to connect each side. So I'm going to use the red yarn to connect the red side, the black yarn to connect the black side, white to connect the white side, and then green to connect the green side. I have successfully connected all 4 squares to the center square. So now I'm going to connect each set of squares down by the sides. Since they are two different colors, I'm just gonna have to pick a color to use to attach it. I'm also just knot this together. Oh, and back loop only. So far, I've attached two ends. Here's the black and white, and here's the white and green. So this is what it looks like on the other side. I attached these sides going from here down to here, but now I'm going to show you how to attach the sides going from down here up here. I like doing it this way because it makes it easier to tuck in the ends. Just tie this off. So one of the chain twos in the corner. And start off with a slip stitch. And now I'm just going to join the sides, back loop only. And I'm going to tuck this in at the starting yarn. Now I'm going to go under to tuck it in. Then over again. Under. So you can see this is getting tucked in as I'm working along. Under. Over. And then I usually just stop about here because it's pretty much tucked in enough. I don't need to continue. I just connected my final side, and now this is what the hat looks like. It always looks so clean on the outside, but the inside looks a mess. So yeah, now the last thing that I'm going to do is place one row of single crochet, back loop only, along this edge. Single crochet. Okay, so the chain one, and just a single crochet, back loop only along this edge. So that's 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. And then when I get to the 24th, I'm going to start a single crochet and then pull in the new color. The color. And just continue along, tucking in these two ends. So this is what the inside of a completed hat looks like. In the corners, you can see like where I hot glued some pieces so they wouldn't move. I just prefer like extra security, which is why like I go in and I hot glue the like contact points of each color to make sure that even if somebody wanted to throw this in the wash, even though you're not supposed to really do that, you should probably hand wash all your crochet stuff, but even if you wanted to hand wash it, it would probably still stay together because I hot glued it down. There is no possibility of it coming untucked because I have been a victim of untucked pieces way too many times. I would use a 5mm hook to make my hat, but this was made with a 5.5mm hook, so it's a little big on me, just a tad bit. If you've made it to this part of the video, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you now know how to make your very own Palestinian flag hat.